Greetings and welcome. One of the writers on the My Little Pony Equestria Girls series by the name of Nick Confalone had posted some intriguing information about a cancelled hour-long special which was meant to come out at the end of Equestria Girls Season 2. And since it provides some answers to a question I've had on my mind since 2015, I very much wanted to share some of my own thoughts. The main seven have come to expect that equestrian magic will find them wherever they go. From school halls to camp bonfires, cruise ships to amusement parks. Their friendship seems to be the sweet lavender-infused honey that attracts the gnarliest of nefarious flies buzzing with otherworldly enchantments. Like most heroes with geode superpowers, the girls have accepted their roles as always friends and often heroes. But the question remains, why does this keep happening? Many shows ignore this question completely to the detriment of their storytelling universe's reality. Think Murder, She Wrote's Jessica Fletcher discovering hundreds of dead bodies, literally a new one everywhere she goes. But we're going to address this question head on, because the answer is an essential piece of Sunset Shimmer's ongoing redemption arc, harkening back to the genesis of the Equestria Girls franchise. Ever since Sunset's turn at the end of that first movie, her friends have reassured her that her past is in the past. What matters is the good she chooses to do in the present. But they're wrong. Unbeknownst to Sunset Shimmer, the powerful ancient equestrian magic spell she cast to open the portal to another world in the first place created an imbalance that has not yet been resolved. Her arrival in the human world displaced an innocent character whom we've never yet seen, but whose absence can be felt every time Sunset appears on screen. In this final special of Season 2, we're going to reveal what happened to the human Sunset Shimmer. Now that would have made for a fascinating story, as well as providing some intriguing potential for a lesson on consequences for past actions. The very idea that Sunset Shimmer's counterpart in the world of Equestria Girls had maybe disappeared when she first opened the portal to this other plane of existence. Or perhaps the human Sunset's life had been unintentionally stolen away. Or that this human counterpart might have been pushed out of her world by chaotic magic when the Pony Sunset first arrived. I would have been immensely interested to see how such a story would have played out. In the first Equestria Girls film, Sunset Shimmer was angrily bitter, eager for revenge on Princess Celestia, and more than willing to crush anyone in her way. It's entirely plausible that she had used a little equestrian magic to make her human counterpart disappear when she first arrived. Or she may have had no knowledge whatsoever that her opening of the portal had caused this negative consequence. And after years of witnessing all sorts of equestrian magic causing trouble within the Equestria Girls universe, suddenly learning that all these imbalances had started because of her past actions? That has a ton of potential for emotional storytelling. I assume after the main seven had gotten to the bottom of the conflict and somehow restored the human Sunset Shimmer, what would each Sunset have to say to one another? How does one seek forgiveness, or grant it for that matter, when years of life had been stolen away? And what if the only way the human Sunset could be brought back is if the Pony Sunset had to return to her own world, closing the portal behind her in order to prevent any further imbalances? With the human main six wanting to hold on to the magic they've been given, and especially not wanting to say goodbye to the Sunset Shimmer they had been such close friends with for years, and yet everyone realizing that their gifts and their friendship came at the cost of someone else's existence? That could have made for a very emotional and worthwhile ending to the Equestria Girls series. I really wish we could have seen what Nick Confalone had in mind for this hour-long special, honestly. But then, there's always fanfic writers who could take up such a challenging project. What do each of you think, though? If you've been a fan of the Equestria Girls films and series over the years, how would you have reacted if we really did get to see this special come to life? Let me know, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.